And 3, 2, 1. We have a match.
Here we go. So UnTubular versus Hunted here. And this is your winners finals, ladies and gentlemen. UnTubular going through Kirinari and Piracy to get here. Hunted going through Phyrexius and Sweet to get here. So both these players tried, tested, beating big players on their way to this final. Tube, technically the kind of the favorite in here, I think would be said. Hunted kind of the underdog. Would you agree with that?
Yes, but it's very close.
Yes. Well, all of these players should be very close to each other. We see a score from UnTubular with that wall ride right there, 22-11. And right now, still early in this match. From what you've seen so far, who seems to have the upper hand, the front foot right now?
UnTubular has the points advantage right now, 22-11. I don't know if there's someone with the real advantage yet.
Score Hunted, 26-22. Too early to call the advantage. All right, so Hunted going to those post shots. That went a little bit steep. So bounced right back to the middle for UnTubular. And here we go. Beautiful juiced post shot from Hunted. Gets in, 38-22. I know I said that my pick for this is going to be UnTubular, but as North America pride, you know, America pride, got to go with the Merkin, right? All right, so here we go. Short hop from Tube. Corner pocket from Hunted. Right now, hop from Hunted, back lob from Tubular as he did have to slide. Short hop from Hunted. Hunted pops it up, goes for the post, gets the score on that back panel, 58-22 to take set one of this winner's final game one. So I guess you could say Tube's on the back foot. Both players actually playing very well. The score, the 50-20 right there, is not indicative of actually how close that game was. Both players vying, you know, trying to stretch each other out. Is that what you were seeing as we see on Tubular go up 15-0?
Definitely. The longer the rally, the closer the match is. So sometimes the score is not indicative of the play. Sometimes I've seen 30-plus point rallies, 40-plus point rallies. I've seen 50-plus point rallies at top play.
The total destruction? You've seen that? I have yet to grace my eyes.
It was
Score Hunted, 25-15.
It was that last Euro.
Oh, it was in the Euro. Okay, I get it now. Them crazy Europeans, man. They're amazing with their rallies that they can put up. All right, so score from Hunted there, 35-15 in the lead. Hunted going down the line, Tube with the post, down the line again for Hunted. And a nice hop from Tubular there, but post shot from Hunted lands, 47-15. And we're going to look real quick. It's a 60-128 ping difference. Not actually that bad. Both players on the neutral host of Scrub City. Both players throwing hops. Another hop from Tube. Down the line from Hunted. Hunted able to seal it, 61-15, ladies and gentlemen. Game one going to Hunted. I don't know, man. We both said it was Tube. My heart's with Hunted.
It's tough for UnTubular with the
EU ping
disadvantage. Scrub City is a neutral host, but it's tough to get someone who's going to be perfect neutral.
Yeah. All I know is I've played with Scrub City. I would be getting the exact same ping right now that UnTubular is as a US West. That's interesting there, right? Yeah. Oh, all right. So, yeah, we're gonna go into game two. Hunted winning that first game, and yeah, I don't know. It's always an interesting thing here in these cross-region play with Europe and with North America. It's something that, you know, some people struggle with more than others, such as myself with the West Coast. But it's one of those things that you just got to play the games. And having a neutral host does help. I mean, it's one of those things. If it was hunted at UnTubular right now, it would be hunted at like 150, 160 ping for 2 games, and then UnTubular at 150, 160 ping for 2 games. Which 150 is kind of that region where it starts to get a little bit sketchy. For me, I mean, when you're talking about a competitive scene, I'd want everything to be LAN, but since it can't be LAN, I'd say probably the most optimal is at least under 80. I mean, it's hard to get that with these global tournaments. It's even hard with North America when you have an East Coast player playing a West Coast player. But I don't know what's going on right now.
It's definitely easier within Europe, I've noticed. Those UK to Scandinavia matches do seem to be okay.
Yeah. It's not much like... So it looks like we are having some issues. Looks like we might be getting a host change. All right, so we got our 1 game. Hunted is up 1. It looks like we are going to revert to switching at this point. Hunted actually saying if Monster hosted, he would be he'd be okay with that. So
we might get a different host. Hang tight.
Yep,
and meanwhile, if you have not, follow this channel, twitch.tv/DiscJamDojo. Give us a follow, and you'll be able to see more tournaments in the future. Follow us on Twitter @DiscJamDojo. Join the Discord. Anything else? Are there other things?
I mean, just Twitter, the Discord. I believe we have a what's that picture one? I don't know. I'm an old guy, so I don't know what you kids are on nowadays. You know, Instagram is Instapicture?
I don't know. I don't.
What are the kids using these days? What are the kids using these days?
Tell us what you're using.
Kids, tell us what you're using. Old guys need to know. Old guys need. I'm like a Methuselah of gaming here. I'm going to be 33 years old this month, so. I mean, that's like 20 years past my prime, right?
Maybe.
It's at least 15 years past my prime, but yeah, it looks like we are going to get a switch to Mr. Monster's host. I am jumping on that right now, guys. Hunted still up 1 game to none. Apparently, Scrub City's host was not beneficial. So,
why?
All right. So, give me a little bit of more background here on Tube and how he can take this game in Game 2. I know we did switch host, and Monster says go ahead and add him. So I'll kind of get to the question that I was.
Sorry.
You know.
I was looking to see if I had on my friends list. I do not, I guess.
That's fine. It's going to be Monster-Sama. If you look at the stream, you can see it if you have the stream up. It's MONSTR-SAMA. But yeah, UnTubular right now is going to have a slight ping advantage over Hunted, as we did see in the last game hosted by Scrub City.
There he is. Why didn't it not? All right.
And
sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things that this might shift the balance, but... You know, it is a neutral host, so both players are going to be playing with some ping, at least. So, Tube, definitely a player that plays very well on his host and others' hosts. As we have seen, he has beat XG Sweet, the disputed king, on his own host several times. But, you know, it's one of those things that, yeah, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
We got to play the games. There's going to be ping issues. I actually think UnTubular in this game, if he can continue those post shots that we saw him getting versus Piracy, it's going to throw Hunted off a bit. But with that ping situation, if he starts to see Hunted missing some of the filts, to switch to the filts instead of the actual post shots. I know the post shots have worked for him. He should start with those and then move to the actual, the filts. All right,
so UnTubular is now on the red side. Hunted now on the blue side.
And I crashed. Go ahead and let him know. All right, guys. Sorry. I did crash. We will get this set up again. Bugs! It happens. Every game crashes. Even the best games in the world crash.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the best game in the world, right?
I would rate it number 1. Best game of 2016, and it wasn't released until 2017.
I'll stick with it. I will stick with it, guys. All right, so we are looking at 47 viewers. Welcome, everybody. Hybrid, Mega Mamba, Lesio, Penn Street Daycare? I don't know. Kerr! What up, Kerr? XG Sweet down there. That's really all. Alf. Nope. And it looks like our... Why isn't Tubular going to red? That's not how it was. You guys create more work for me. So yeah, give me kind of a rundown, man.
He wants the focus. He wants the camera on him.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. All right, so give me a synopsis here. Hunted versus UnTubular. I know we've talked a lot about these two players. Hunted up 1-0 right now. Is Hunted going to take this game here? Or is UnTubular going to make his comeback?
UnTubular watched Piracy probably just watched Piracy for a game and was able to beat him 3 straight. Maybe he's doing the same with Hunted, although it was much more competitive. Are you in?
Yes, I am in. We are good on my end as we see Tubular and Hunted in game 2. Beautiful short hop from UnTubular. Hunted unable to get that 11-0, but Hunted coming out right now, getting that the early loss of juice from Tube. Post shot from Hunted, post shot from Tube, down the line from Hunted. Hard hop, forces the slide. It forces the slide out of Tube, too. So both players back reset. 1-1. 2 for Hunted. 2 for Tube. Hunted's going to have his juice here. Tube has the juice, too. Hunted having to slide. Goes for the post shot. Post shot from Tube. And there's a post shot to win it for Tube. 37-0. Not win it, sorry. Win that rally. But we are 37-0. Hunted with the knuckleball ace right there. Getting on the board. 37-10. Post shot to post shot. Tube having to slide. Hunted down the line. Tube going for that post shot again. Short hop from Hunted. Very shallow short hop. And Hunted getting there. Getting that post. That skinny post. 24-37. Making his comeback now. Getting rather aggressive. Quick curve from UnTubular. Does not land. Down the line from Tube. Post shot from Hunted. Down the line from Tube. Skinny hop from Hunted. Gets the score. 36-37. So right now, what are you seeing here in this game, DL?
I'm seeing some great back and forth play. This time the score is reflecting it. Sometimes as we've said, it does not.
Yes.
But great back and forth play. Hunted staying in it, UnTubular staying in it, and we have no idea at this point who's going to take this pseudo jam point.
Yeah, but it's going to be UnTubular with that post shot. 58-36. So set 1, very hotly contested, but UnTube does come away with it. First shot is an ace from Hunted. 10-0 on yet another knuckleball serve. Oh, so greedy. All right, so Hunted with the filth serves.
Definitely greedy there.
Yeah, definitely greedy. So right now, both players going to be on juice right now. Hunted going for that corner. Short hop from Tube. Does have to slide. Drop shot. Hunted there to the post from that front corner. That diagonal post so deadly when it comes to being that far up on the net. 27-7 here. And right now, Hunted with that early lead. I mean, is it going to bode well for him to take this set and maybe take this game as well?
I think he needs to. He needs to put the
beautiful
pressure
down the line score, 45-7.
He needs to put the pressure on because even though he has the 1 game advantage, UnTubular is not one to get complacent.
And there it is, score 53-7. Hunted takes set 2. Continue.
Yes, so he does take the set, and now for the third set of the second game. And while UnTubular had the advantage in that first set, Hunted definitely staying in it. We're up to 19 points here.
Score UnTubular 19-0. So yeah, I mean, UnTubular right there, keeping his juice. It's how we saw him beat Piracy, but can he get that juice off of Hunted consistently? It seemed to be Sweet's downfall to not get Hunted off of juice, and right now we're seeing that with UnTubular. He is off juice. He has to slide once again. Short hop from Hunted, post shot from Tube, post shot from Hunted, gets the score 19-19, completely evened up, and right now, oh, so greedy from Tube, 25-19 in favor of Hunted, and right now, I mean, Hunted seems to be on the front foot. Would you concur, though we do see the drop shot score from UnTubular, 20-25?
Yes, definitely, and I have to say, he's the only player so far.
Score from Hunted, 32-28.
I have not been able to see the other matches, obviously, as we've been streaming the whole time. We've seen all McKenna's except for one Haruka and one Stanton, and that Stanton is Hunted, and here he is in the winner's final.
Yep, it's that Stanton slide. But if it ain't Stanton slide, it ain't Stanton slide. If it ain't Stanton slide, I don't give a, well, you know. All right, so Hell Point right now, 22-23, and right now Hunted at juice now. Tube's having to slide, so here is the danger zone that Sweets fell into. Hunted on juice, Tube still having to slide, throws a no trail down the line from Hunted, gets the win, goes up 2-0 on UnTubular, 64-28, coming back after going down 1-0 with Tube there. And Hunted, you know, the ping. We got to talk about the ping because it is our first streamed NA EU match of the night. We were on Scrub City where it was, I think, 130 for UnTubular and 80 for Hunted. We turned around, and on this one, it was, I mean, it's 44 for UnTubular and 128 for Hunted. So Hunted basically at the same as what UnTubular was. But, I mean,
but he's the one who won.
Yeah, UnTubular at half of what Hunted was, Hunted still pulling out that game. Do you think that just kind of get bonked, son?
Bonk?
Get bonked. So you think that kind of, you know, Tube, that's in the back of his mind right now. You know, we were on a North America host and I lost, and now I was on a EU host and I lost. Maybe he's kind of, you know, trying to change up his strategy at this point, as we see Hunted score 15-17.
He might be. I think he needs to stick with what works, and I wouldn't say he was playing so bad, but that's up to him. People feel differently about ping.
Score Hunted 31-17.
That it's tough not playing on his host, or at least playing someone close to him.
Yeah, I agree. I know I have ping issues as well, so it kind of annoys me, but it annoys everybody, I think. But hey, we're here to see who the best in the world is, and the only way we can do that is trying to get these neutral hosts. So right now, Tube down 1 point, 30-31. He does have to slide. Hunted on juice. He's falling into the same issue again that Sweets fell into. It's just Hunted playing to keep that juice, pre-sliding, you know, getting to the disc, forcing your slide, and Hunted just playing like a beast right now, up 44-30. Tube having to slide, drop shot. Hunted not able to get there as he was running to the back line to start. So 41-44. This could be a pseudo. If it goes to a pseudo, who has the advantage here, you think? It does not. Now it's a full jam point, but
I don't know. It could go either way. I'd say UnTubular because he has the slight ping advantage as we talked about.
Yeah. So slide out of Hunted. Tube still on juice. Down the line. Hunted go for the post. Tube having to slide. Lobbing. Hunted gets his one. Tube having to slide again. So Hunted pre-sliding again. Gets his juice. Gets the score on the hop. 65-49. And Hunted now, you know, 3 sets straight. And he is just rolling right now. But Tube, don't count him out. He is a very strong player. Top points for the month. And right now, both players on Juice. Hunted Tube having to slide there. Same with Hunted on that drop shot. Back-to-back drop shots from Tube. Post shot from Hunted. Tube sliding back. Lob from Tube. And Hunted gets his first. Tube gets his first. Hunted gets his third, actually. Putting him on Juice. Post shot from Hunted. Gets the score. Almost hell and a half. 28-0. And Tube coming back with the ace. Is that a just mental breakdown, or was that just a wonderful shot out of Hunted?
Maybe a little bit of both. I wouldn't say the mental breakdown for UnTubular, but Hunted just moves closer. He's 9 points away from taking this series.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, I mean, he's up 2-0. Tube has to win this set right here. It's do or die. We've seen it with multiple players before. As we see Tube get the post shot, getting points, 25-41 right now. I mean, he's on his way to take it. Bad slide from Hunted on the slide through. UnTubular getting the score, 31-41. 10 points separating these two players. And right now, Tube on Juice as well. Hunted and Tube going Juice back and forth. Tube slides a little late in that set, in that game, in that match. Will go to Hunted 3-0. The Watermelon Man getting very dominant here in this.